Yeah, that boy there is serious, man.
Man.
Yeah. You already know, but it's his though. Yeah. Look. Check it out, y'all. Make sure you all peek the weekly live NFL show and watch it blow with hosts JB, Glass, and Big Q. You know they are the NFL crew covering the latest NFL news and covering all the team NFL prospect clues. Keeping the excitement going like picking the biggest games of the week. Or who rising to the peak of big and all the stars you can see with the high segment like winners, losers, and like me. Cause they is all about being around the clock with the comedy style. Top of show and it's giving you the info in a funny way in case you don't know. And you can join the conversation via Twitter using TeamBoydTV Live and get on all the hype. With 1,000 fans, you already know they do it right. And you could also log on to your PC, your Mac or mobile. You already know they got you. The show be airing every Wednesday night, keeping the hype very tight. Being 3 of the highly rated on that YouTube. In case you didn't have a clue, now you know because they doing it so true. All just for you, yeah.
You are now tuned in to the dopest live NFL show on YouTube. This is TeamBoydTV Live.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. This is it. This is our last chance to get into the Super Bowl 50 stuff. Listen, this is TeamBoydTV Live. This is the season finale. This is the last time I'm going to get to hang out with my boys and, you know, our viewers, man. It'll be the last time until July. Can y'all believe that? Can y'all believe that? Y'all can't believe that. Wow, look, y'all don't think I've seen sad already. Anyway, I'm your boy Big Q. This is TeamBoydTV Live. I am joined by the one and only JB, the Raven Shogun. What's going on, homie?
Hey, what's up, YouTube?
Chilling, trying to get it in. We're trying to get it in. And we got Super Bowl representative for the AFC, one Glass from Get With It Sports, representing the Denver Broncos. What's good?
What's up to all my Twitter hustlers? JB, what's up, bro?
What's happening, man?
Listen, I've been.
Q.
What?
You ready for this, man?
Listen, I am. Bring your mic up a little bit. Bring it up a little bit. Hey, JB, I don't know if you've been following what's been going on the interwebs, right? I don't know if you've been following this or not, but I've been jabbing at Glass all week. I've been jabbing at him all week. It's been hilarious, right?
Everywhere I go, there's Q. Everywhere I go, there's Q.
Yo, you invited me on your show. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You know? Oh, and I've been having a blast, man. Listen, this has been quite the experience for me. I have called myself JB. This is what I've been doing. I have took on the personality of my team. Okay, I've took on the personality of my team, and I've been having a blast. I've been having fun all week, man. What you been up to?
All right, man. Just sitting back, just watching the festivities, man. That's about all I could do.
Hey, it's fun. It's fun. Hey, listen. So, a couple things we got to get into. We got a full slate of things to cover on our very last show of the season. I know it's sad, but we're gonna cover a lot of things tonight. We got to talk about Johhny Manziel and the helicopter search. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about this Pro Bowl, JB, and what we need to do to make that relevant, right? Because it's completely irrelevant. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Super Bowl Media Day. What is it called? Opening night. Yeah. We're gonna talk about it. It was pretty entertaining, right? It was pretty entertaining. We're gonna talk about that. We're all gonna talk about. You listen. A lot of talk been swirling around about one Peyton Manning might be going to LA. So listen. So before we get into that, if the storybook ending doesn't happen this season, we can do a Hollywood style next season. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about that too. I feel like I'm forgetting something. We'll talk a little Cam Newton, and then of course we're gonna give y'all our final thoughts about the game, because the game will be coming up in a few days, and I am super excited. JB, what's been going on in your neck of the woods, bro? Holla at me. What's been happening with you?
Really, not too much at all, man. Just Just the regular ones and twos, man.
Yeah, I feel you. Well, listen, look, it only 2 teams can make this Super Bowl. You know what I mean? And look, your team has done it a couple times, so I know you good. You all right, right? You all right. You know what I mean? So listen, we got a few people watching this, man. Look, what we're gonna do tonight, and this is JB's idea. We're opening the floor up to the audience tonight. So this is our swan song for the season. We would like to see as much audience engagement as possible. We're gonna open up the phone lines here in a few minutes. The YouTube comments is popping. I'm gonna make sure I got them up on the screen this week. Also, Twitter. The Twitter is good too. So you can tweet at either one of us. We will be showing your tweets live during the stream. Now, Glass, I know I've been messing with you, dog. I was like, and you've been keeping you cool. You've been chilling. You know what I'm saying? You've been chilling. But what's how you feeling though going into this thing, man?
Man, dude, been there, done that. Like I told you before, the history of the Super Bowl. Now I wasn't around. I became a Bronco fan in the '80s.
Right.
So the first 2 Super Bowls I really don't really care about. But I've been through the anguish. I've been getting, I've been seeing the Broncos getting their butt whooped. Yeah. So it ain't nothing new to me. You know what? The best kind of fight is one that's been whooped before. Yeah. Still get up. So I'm all good, bro. I'm better.
It's good. You know what? I was just having some fun, man. I was just,
that's what it's all about,
having
bro.
Some fun,
hey,
bro.
You can have fun with me.
right. JB, it's been a lot of chatter, man. I know you've been following it. It's a lot of stuff. Because it's media week, so it's gonna be some stuff. But before we dive into any specific story, I know. Look, your team done been through media week a couple different times. You know what it's about. It's been evolving. But what you think about media week, though? What do you think about it, like in general?
I think it's a way. Because they don't ask football related stuff. I mean, if they do, it's more or less they want a sound bite. So I know players ain't crazy. The coaches, when they send their guys out there, they already know. Right. Tell them to be careful for the traps. But then you got personalities like Josh Norman, who is always honest. I mean, it's just you could be doing so many different things with that time.
Yeah, you could. I don't know, man. I found it. I found it entertaining, and a part of me thought it was entertaining. But then again, I watched the NFL Network. Which one did I watch? I think I watched the NFL Network version of it. I think they showed it on ESPN too. I think, but they showed a lot of people sitting around talking. Yeah, it was a lot of analyst shots, and I wanted to hear what the players was thinking. You know what I mean? And that kind of thing. Glass, did you get to see any of it, man?
No, I didn't get to see any of it, man.
Yeah, but so what you don't partake in media week, yeah? You don't like
man, dude, listen, they don't pay the bills. I had to get my sleep on, bro.
There you go, Class.
Right.
Nothing really.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Hey, listen, a Panthers fan is in the building. He said the Broncos already got 2 rings. We want one. Well, listen, bro, you preaching to the choir. You know what I'm saying? And then Panther Nation came into the thing. He said the Broncos about to get this work. Hey, look, we gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. But JB, since you watched since you paid attention to the media week, now listen. I think if I'm not mistaken, the Broncos came out first, right?
Right.
And they were pretty much straightforward, and they said stuff that they would normally gonna say. But man, when Carolina came out there, dog, and Josh Norman donned the luchador mask. You know what I mean? What did you think about that?
Hey, look. It's cool to have fun. You're about to play. You at the height of your profession, and there's a lot of other guys that's sitting at home, feeling like they was better or what have you. So why not just try to take some of the edge off and have a little bit of fun? But it would have been better for me if it was Ron Khalil or Greg, because they can control themselves.
right. Did you see the person dressed like in a superhero costume and threw a costume to Cam and told him that he wanted Cam to wear the little superhero costume? Did you see that part? Oh, it was crazy. It was wild, dude. But that's when the Panthers had a lot of fun. It was great. But then while all that was going on, some other stuff was happening, Glass. They had something to do with your Denver Broncos. I forget what the guy's name is. What is his name, JB? You remember what his name is?
I want to say his last name is Murphy.
I think his last name is Murphy. Yeah. Anyway, Glass, if you ain't up to speed, while everybody else was, having a good time at media day doing their thing, some of the other Broncos players decided to, partake in the culture of the city, get some prostitutes You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah,
you know what I mean? I'm just saying, act like you've been here before.
Ryan Murphy, I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
He's coming. Listen, man.
Yeah.
He was on the practice squad.
Right.
You got all hyped
Why
up.
even make the trip though? You're a practice squad member.
Oh, he ain't got to worry about it anymore now. They sent him back home. Hey, I heard about it. Hey, you know what? Young and dumb.
Yeah, you know. And you know, it's funny because JB, this happened a day after Eugene Robinson, you know, he's the dude who does the play call for the Carolina Panthers, came and talked to the Panthers about this very thing. When you read the story, what came to your mind?
Well, I mean, that kid and his cousin, they from the area, so they should have known better. They should know that, you know, that's one of the things. Maybe they felt like since they from there and they know the ins and outs, nothing would be said of it. But they got caught.
They got caught, man.
I just think that you know, if you ain't really contributing to the team other than stuff that's going behind the curtain, right? You should definitely be the very first person to keep your hands clean.
Absolutely. You know, I thought it was just crazy. Like, okay, we know we're gonna do this, that, and the third when we get here. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. It's a much bigger thing going on. You know, it's a much bigger thing going on. You know what I mean? A lot of Panther fans done piled into the chat. We got Hanzo in the building too.
Man. Hey, let me just, I'm over here and throw my little rant out there right now.
Yeah.
I don't care how many Panther fans show up, man. They always show up. I get credit.
I'm gonna recognize them.
Panther Nation shows up. But
they do.
Like, hey, listen, man. Just like Trich said, I'm naughty by nature. I could do my dirt all by my lonely, bro.
Look, that ain't even the point. Why are you getting defensive? Okay.
I mean, that's what I'm about to ask.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just getting Panther Nation ready, man. I ain't scared of y'all, man.
I was just recognizing the fact that they came in the room. I'm just saying.
Ain't nobody coming for you, Glass.
Listen, man. I just got to listen to Jay-Z, friend or foe. I'm good.
Okay, now we'll look. Mr. Panther Nation said, if the Broncos lose, I've seen Peyton might go to the LA Rams next year. What is this? We're gonna talk about that in a minute after the break. We're gonna go take our first break. When we come back, we're gonna talk a little Johhny Manziel. We're gonna talk a little, you know, Peyton Manning and the Rams. We're gonna talk a little Pro Bowl. We're gonna take this break and then we shall be back in a second. Y'all stay with us, man. This is the season finale. TeamBoydTV Live, man. We're gonna try to have a little party here tonight. We're gonna try. Y'all stay with us. We'll be right back.
Hey, sports fans. This is Get With It Sports, here to announce a new project that's in the making. A bunch of up-and-coming and popular sports video makers here on YouTube decided to get together and take sports talk to another level. The name of this group, Prime Sports Talk Coalition. This group consists of Get With It Sports, TeamBoydTV, Wake Up Is Football, Idiot Sports Talk, and 3-Point Conversion. Expect great conversations on current sports topics and the type of debate you're looking for. No holds barred with a friendly banter. So stay tuned to these channels to see Prime Sports Talk Coalition in full effect. Check us out and enjoy. Peace.
Man, what the heck is that?
You are now tuned in to the dopest live NFL show on YouTube. This is TeamBoydTV Live.
What's going on again? Thank you again once again for everybody who is joining us in the comment section and watching us live, man. We definitely appreciate you guys showing up on our very last episode of the season until July, late July. Is it late July? When do we start? Late July, mid-July?
Mid-July.
Mid-July, you know what I mean? It's going to be a while. You know what I mean? We got a nice crowd. Ja, I got something for you, Brian. I see what you're saying in the comment section. I'm getting ready to let you know what's going on with that right now. So listen, at this time, because we're going to get into some topics, I'm going to open up the phone lines. The number is 910-707-4581. We're going to open up a little dialogue for the audience, man. And of course, you guys can still do what you're doing in the comment section. The Twitter is live. If you guys want to get your tweet shown live on the air, go ahead and tweet us, man. We like to tweet. You know, tweeting is our thing. You know what I'm saying? Tweeting is our thing. So listen, besides all that, man, look, you guys are representing hard over there. I like it. Where you want to start, Glass? Where you want to start, bro?
Hey, man, roll the wheel. You let me know.
Listen. Let's talk about your boy first, because you know what? I'm at a point where I'm tired of even talking about this kid, man. I'm tired of talking about this kid. I'm tired of talking about him. Listen, the story is in Dallas a couple days ago. You know, the police out there with a helicopter looking for your boy Johhny Manziel, right? Him chasing that ex-girlfriend of his. I don't know what she got on him. I don't know what the deal is, but you know, the Browns pretty much said, listen, hey, we as soon as we able to, you out of here, bro. The first chance we get to send you out of here, you out of here. Glass, your thoughts, sir.
All right. You know what? I could have got defensive on when you calling him my boy, but I have to admit, I did. No, for real, I did. I was a Johhny Manziel fan when he came out of Texas A&M. The Cleveland Browns picked him up, so I take that. Yeah. But this, you know what? This what gets me. Number one, I'm gonna go on a quick little rant right here. Mm-hmm. Everybody out there, I'm defending Cam Newton right now. Everybody out there going to sit here and call Cam Newton a thug for all his little dance and all that stuff. Number one, what is your definition of a thug?
Right.
Cam Newton is a philanthropist. He helps the community. He been doing a whole lot of good stuff. But then again, we got Johhny Manziel rolling up $20 bills in the bathroom, popping bottles in the club. Yeah. Lying, he been in the club. Slammed his girlfriend head on the car window. Went back and messed around with the ex-girlfriend. Had police helicopters coming after him. So what is your definition of a thug? If Cam Newton is a thug, yeah, and what the hell is Johhny Manziel?
For real.
You know what I'm saying? So
Pele fan said if Manziel goes to the Cowboys, bad things might happen. He go no self-control, and the Cowboys don't know how to control their players. JB, listen, this Johhny Manziel saga has been a fiasco from the start. Okay, you know, we sitting at home watching the draft. And when the Browns moved up to get him, we knew it was going to be some problems, right? But then all this stuff happened, right? And he, like last year, he got chance after chance after chance after chance. Meanwhile, other dudes, and I ain't going to get all, you know, crazy up on a soapbox on the show tonight because I want to have some fun tonight. But other players, you know, like Aldon Smiths and some other players, I can name a few who, you know, they do some stuff and they done. How come Johhny Manziel can get a pass?
Well, first I want to say, Glass, you amen. I echo your sentiments, man. That's the example. If they want to have an example, or they want to have a comparison, or if they want to have a conversation, if they need anything, if we need anything, that's it. That's the comparison right there. This guy, I don't know if it's family ties or his family's reputation, or just him feeling entitled. He feel like he can do these things and still do what he want to do when he want to do them. And that's just, he going to have to be shown that. But somehow they keep letting that punishment, they keep delaying it somehow. Granted, if it was one of the players you just mentioned or not, granted, those guys get passes too, but it's their warning it's got substance other than just words.
Word, but you know, I'm saying, Aldon Smith. I bring him up because what he did was stupid. And, you know, he didn't really get a real hard reprimand. He got suspended for a couple games, right? Is that what happened to him? Right. Mm-hmm. He got suspended for a couple games, and then of course you got Greg Hardy, McDonald, Ray Rice, Adrian Peterson. These guys got lambasted in the media. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, granted, the crimes are different. You know what I mean? What Johhny Manziel, he got caught up in some domestic violence stuff, didn't he? Right?
Exactly. Let me get on my soapbox real quick, bad. Yeah. I got to do that. You just named it. Aldon Smith, Greg Hardy, all this stuff. Everybody either got suspended, arrested, something had happened. Yes. This entitlement for Johhny Manziel is straight sickening. Mm-hmm. We got proof. We got pictures of him rolling up a $20 bill. Whether I'm not saying he did anything, but it was there. Right. We got proof that his ex-girlfriend said that he slammed her head against the window in the car with witnesses. Mm-hmm. We got proof that you had police helicopters.
Documented.
Used. You know, back in the day, when the police helicopter is put on the scene, somebody in trouble.
Absolutely.
And this man has not been arrested one time out of all them allegations. He has not been suspended one time with all allegations. So, I mean, dude, it can't be two-sided with this situation.
Well, here's the thing for me, Glass. all the players that you just mentioned versus the ones that we forgetting to mention in this topic are proven players, Pro Bowlers, potential, like they've been on Super Bowl teams. Johhny Manziel is basically a nobody. All he is the guy with that name that came from college. He hadn't proved anything in this league. He hadn't proved he belonged yet.
Right.
But they preserve what he could be.
Right.
You know, and they keep giving that a chance, and that's please. I mean, really, if you think about it, if Pac-Man Jones had been who Manziel is now before he could prove himself, he wouldn't have never had a chance to be anything.
Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. And then, and glad you touched on it from the beginning. All this crap that your boy Cam Newton is going through this week, or for the last like 9 or 10, 12 days. Man, I saw his interview, I think it was today, as a matter of fact. He didn't even want to walk to the podium, man. He walked to the podium like, oh, man, you know what I mean? Got to the podium and was like, look, I already know what's getting ready to happen. You know, y'all getting ready to make me answer the same question that I done answered 22 times already. I'm just saying. And so they ready to rip Cam to shreds. But meanwhile, Johhny Manziel is over here wilding out. You know what I'm saying? Crazy.
It's not fair, man. I mean, it's for real. And like I said, I didn't see the opening night. I'm sorry. I didn't see the opening night. But I know there was that one reporter that was just straight trying to egg Cam Newton on, saying, what is give me your little synopsis on being a black quarterback. And dude didn't want to answer. You know what? Like I said, kudos to Cam Newton. He handled it gentlemanly.
Yeah.
But dude, I mean, you get tired after a while answering the same question, going through the same situation. Dude, let's just go ahead and leave the man alone.
Word.
I don't think it's a cut and dry black and white thing. I think it's people getting caught up in generalizing and generalities, and you're trying to lump like the entire group of what you saw. But I read somewhere today that some guy was like, we've seen Cam Newton before and Byron Leftwich. I'm like, see, that's this type of person that's sitting on the other side, so far on the other side that you lump and generalize what you think you've seen before together, and that ain't even close. If that's the case, and Manziel is a Bobby Hurley, or I could go on and on. It's like Jacksonville Jaguars got caught doing trafficking liquid cocaine. I mean,
you see what I'm saying?
But every case is an individual. I mean, you would think that's how normal people would think, but obviously.
Word. So this is a hot topic, and I got my man who done blessed us. Let us come in and join his network. JB, I want you to meet me and Glass's new homeboy, Mr. J. Orleans. Welcome to TeamBoydTV Live.
Oh, what's up, man? What's up? Nighttime TeamBoydTV.
What?
Man, I'm so happy to be on, man. What's up, fellas?
Chilling, man. Hey, the fellas say they can't hear you. Hold on, let me make sure I can get them so they can hear you. Hold on, let me see. How about now, fellas? Can y'all hear him now? Say something, Jay.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Y'all still here? Okay, I got something on my end. I got to fix it. There it is right there. Boom. Y'all should be able to hear him now, right?
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Y'all still can hear? Okay, nah. I'll translate.
Just let him go. We'll tag on.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, nice to meet you, by the way, Jay.
All right, Jay. So look, you've been listening to the show, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, we kind of feeling a certain type of way about Mr. Johhny Manziel. You know what I mean? How you feel? I know because I know you spoke on this earlier today, but what's happening?
I feel the same way y'all feel, man. It's disturbing and it's aggravating that he can get away with what he's getting away with, and basically through the media leverage himself for another job.
Right.
And had it been anybody else, as you stated earlier, a Cam Newton or a Michael Vick or any brother, this guy already be suspended on some type of commissioner's list where he can't play until there's a full investigation. So it's unfortunate, and it's the world that we live in, and I've just chosen to kind of ignore him until he gets cut.
Yeah.
And
well,
then go through the process. I'm just so tired of Johhny, man. He's I'm tired of him.
The Browns said, this is what the Browns said. The Browns said that, after the incident, they was like, as soon as they get the opportunity, which I think the date was March 9th, when the regular season, the football season kind of turns over, he's out of there. And then if you want to rewind the clock back, Glass, you remember, I think we spoke about this the other week, when we was talking about the coaches, when Hugh Jackson got the job in Cleveland, he was like, yo, I don't know if I'm I don't know if I'm a.
Yeah, he said he don't want to take the job unless Johhny Manziel's out the picture.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hey, look, I 100% agree with him. You know what I'm saying? I do. You know what I mean? And that kind of thing. So, that's that. And so, Jay, while I got you on the line, man, look, you've talked about this extensively this week. I don't want to dwell because, like I said, I feel a certain type of way. Cam is getting done all kind of crazy. Coach Ron Rivera had to come out and defend his team again today, talking about how, he liked their personality. It's what got them where they are. Everybody calling the Carolina Panthers classless, cocky, arrogant, this, that, and the third. Ron said, hey, listen, I co-sign it. Look, if you done won this many games and you done beat this many people and you having the kind of season that you haven't, we got a right to feel a certain type of way, right?
Absolutely. As you speak, I kind of feel the comparison, and you guys are more than likely going to get it done. My prediction and what I feel. But it's reminding me a lot of the Fab Five,
right,
and a lot of the turmoil that those guys went through when they were coming through, and they were playing teams, and the way that they set new trends, and the controversy, and that was years ago. And you would think that we're in a place now in the country where we have an African-American president. We seem to be more of a liberal place, that people could allow Cam and the Carolina Panthers to express themselves and just admire that these young men have accomplished something so excellent and so rare, and losing only one game and getting to the Super Bowl. And that's from somebody who, cheers for a division rival. So I don't get it, man, at this point. It's unfortunate. And I'm starting to kind of feel like, I kind of want to get involved. Well, I want to do a little dab and enjoy myself with the moment.
Word.
I can't go that far.
No, you can do it.
But I kind of feel that way.
You can do it. You can do it. Hey, look, ain't nobody gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't go nowhere, man. Stay close to the horn. I'm gonna bring you back in a minute. I want to see if anybody else want to call us up, but just stay close, all right?
No problem, man. We'll do.
All right, cool. So I'm saying, look, pretty much everybody kind of feel the same way. I'm looking at the chat, yo, and people going in on Johhny Manziel. He said Manning needs to get his life right. He taking this blessing for granted. Panther fans, so you see the Bronco fan that said Cam was dressed like a thug. Look, I ain't gonna mess with the Bronco fans right now. I saw a picture of a Bronco fan. He had his truck and he had like a Cam Newton dummy strapped to the front of it. I saw that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, every fan base got their idiots. Look, that's all I gotta say, man.
I'm just telling you what I saw.
I got you. I
ain't gonna say nothing crazy about it. I'm just saying, JB, on the Cam issue, we're gonna close it. You had any parting shots for what's been going on, not just Cam, but with the Carolina Panthers in general, the way they are perceived, by America, and specifically what Cam done been through this week. I mean, you had anything you want to add to it?
Other than just for anybody, no matter what level life you at, man, just you can't worry about what people say.
Absolutely,
you just gotta do your own thing, man. People you're going to get hated on for whatever you do.
Yeah, it's rolling right. I mean, Cam is handling like a G. You know what I'm saying? I think Cam is handling like a G. Ron Rivera is handling like a G. The rest of the troops are just, they along for it. Like, whatever they see Ron and Cam do, they just with it. You know what I'm saying?
I guess, I'm sorry, Glass. I guess if the most important people that's making this thing work for you don't hate you, then it's all good.
You know what I'm saying?
How the hell with everybody else?
Absolutely. You know what I mean? Absolutely.
Exactly. Same recluse, just like the Carolina Panthers.
Sure.
I just hope for a different result, but I can understand.
Right.
Ron Rivera, but let's not forget Ron Rivera was on that 85 Bears team.
They was swag
done that, so y'all go ahead, do what y'all gotta do, keep it respectful.
Yeah.
But do you.
Absolutely. Look, I'm with that. Now listen, look, Glass, I know you probably didn't partake. I think I heard you say something about it sometime earlier this week. The Pro Bowl, man. Look, this is a travesty, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a straight up travesty. JB, did you watch any of the Pro Bowl?
Sadly, man, I found myself switching out between that and something else, and I'm usually stuck into any type of NFL game, no matter who's playing. I'm usually glued to it, and that's pretty sad.
So, look, in your honest opinion, though, the product that you was watching that day, because I watched a good deal of it. I think I watched it close to halftime, and I think I moved on after that because it was just pretty much it was boring me to death. Number one, but when you was watching that product, what did you think of the product that you see?
Well, it's crap. I ain't gonna even sugarcoat that. It's BS. I think it started going to crap when they started letting butthurt guys when they switched it and started putting the Pro Bowl before the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So you got these playoff teams that's butthurt.
Yeah.
And they got the opportunity not to come. It should be mandatory that you show up at people picks because it's a fan thing, right?
It is.
Not only do you slap the fans in the face by not showing, but you diss the fan base because other fans of the game vote you in.
Yeah.
And your own fan base is mad that you duped the Pro Bowl when they voted for you, or because you lost that playoff game.
Craziness, man. It's ridiculous. Glass, we talked about it on the 2-cent deposit. I was going to say something crazy, but we talked about it, and we said that the Carolina Panthers had 10 Pro Bowlers who were absent. The Denver Broncos had, 4 or 5? How many was it? 4 or 5 that were absent. The entire selection of New England Patriots decided they wasn't going. Right? And then a slew of other players from other teams who decided that, it ain't worth it, right? Dude, first of all, from the fan perspective, Glass, like JB pointed out, because I didn't even think about that. The fans vote these people in, and then they don't show up. You a fan? Well, and not counting the Super Bowl teams. I don't blame them. You know what I mean? That's perfectly fine. If you're gonna put the Pro Bowl before the Super Bowl, and you're gonna nominate me to be in the Pro Bowl, sorry, I ain't gonna be there, right? But for the other ones, what's their excuse, Glass?
Listen, man, the NFL tried every way to make it popular. Well, I don't know. Yeah, make it popular. They moved it from Honolulu to Miami. Remember that year? That was a bust.
Yeah.
Last 2 years, it's been declining in the ratings. I like to say if the stars that's been elected don't show up, it's not a Pro Bowl anymore.
Right.
Nope.
Let's lose common sense.
Absolutely.
So you got the people, the third, fourth, thought of players coming in there, they're not going to take it serious.
Yeah.
So it's just what just showed up shows you why they should stop the Pro Bowl. Now we said on the 2-cent deposit that you and Brandon both said it should be a skill challenge.
Yes.
I'd be happy if it's flag football. Flag football would be more interesting.
It would, but the only problem with the flag football, only problem with the flag football theory is what do you do with the linemen, right? They like. What do they do? You know what I'm saying?
They could come up with that, but I want to add this too. Sorry, Glass.
No problem. Go ahead.
But they should do it like the other leagues. Their all-star games. The basketball is right in the middle of the basketball season.
Yes. Yeah.
And the major league, it determines the winner determines what
the home field advantage. Right.
It's stipulated to the point where the incentive is more than just a paycheck.
Yeah.
And a matter of fact, the money that they give these Pro Bowlers ain't even. It's extra money for them.
Right.
It's not even, it's no incentive.
Right. I'm with you. I'm with you, Panthers fan. He said this whole unconference thing. That's another thing I got a problem with. Because how you gonna expect, two teammates to go against each other? Like, it was cute the first time they done. Right. Oh, it's cute. Right. But then the more you look at it, like this is dumb. You know what I mean? And what if you're responsible for hurting your teammate? Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, what if you the one that's responsible for that? You know what I mean? So the whole unconference thing, boom, that's got to go. The timing of it, having it before the Super Bowl, was the dumbest thing they could have ever came up with, right? And the fact that you got to understand that that's the way I looked at it before. When you had it at the end of the season, it was a time for fellowship and camaraderie between all the players. It was the last time they was going to see each other for a while. They got to kick it and hang out, and it was fun, right? They kind of made it more of a thing, but. Putting it before the Super Bowl when the Super Bowl is everything to an NFL player, right? Please, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
They to me, in my opinion, they did everything completely wrong. The location, you failed. The interconference thing, or when they took the NFC versus the AFC out of the equation, they failed.
Right.
Nothing against the legends, Urban and Rice, but. Coaching can be considered hard. They can have a coach could go to the Pro Bowl for having that type of level of coaching. He just didn't go to the Super Bowl. So I think they should let the coaches have a nod. The uniforms, they went wrong from
Oh yes. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that, bro. Yeah, those things are horrible, yo.
Because if you think about it, if a coach get a Pro Bowl nod to be the Pro Bowl coach, I think they do this on some level. Not just the head coach, but a position coach, he get a Pro Bowl nod. That's a ploy for a bigger opportunity somewhere. They'd be like, "Oh, this guy made the Pro Bowl last year."
Let's look with Jay Cake. Now, Jay, this is interesting, right? He said he would rather watch number 1 and number 2 teams in the draft play for the right to draft number 1 overall. So it would have to be Tennessee and.
So we're talking about Tennessee and Cleveland Browns.
There you go. Hey, you know what? Those guys will be playing so hard. It'll be a tough game.
It's ridiculous, man. Hey, look, Glass. Panther Nation is in the building. I just want you to know, okay? And I'm saying you ain't safe. You ain't safe. Mr. T-Money says, glad to see that Glass decided to show up. He assuming that you've been running for the last week.
Who's this, Panther Nation?
This is T-Money. This is Mr. T-Money.
Oh, T-Money. Oh,
yes.
Hey, bro. You know my Twitter handle. You know where I'm at. I ain't trying to duck and dodge nobody. Q will let you know.
Yeah.
He been with me all this week. I ain't ducking and dodging. I've been here. Where you been at, bro?
Hey, don't worry, T-Money. I've been punching them all in the face all week. Don't even worry about it. Hey, listen, fellas. Y'all want to get involved in the show? Look, it's cool. The phone lines are still open. The number is 910-707-4581. It is scrolling at the bottom of the screen, man. Hey, look, we'd love to hear what you guys got to say. If you want to, be a part of the Team Boy TV live experience, give your boys a holler, and we can talk and stuff like that. Somebody in the chat, I think it was Hanzo. It was Hanzo. I think Glass, me and you talked about this for a minute. He asked, what do we think about Calvin Johnson possibly retiring? I think it's a pretty much foregone conclusion at this point, right?
Yeah. I think, he's gone. He was mentally gone when they threw their Hail Mary when the Green Bay threw their Hail Mary.
Yes,
he dropped to his knees. You could tell he was done.
Yeah. Hey, JB, me and Glass and Brandon and I think Jay, a bunch of us, we've been talking about it. We're talking about Detroit and, how Detroit and Oakland, man, Detroit and Oakland is the graveyards of the NFL. You know what I mean? Detroit done siphoned the life out of another great, right? And one Calvin Megatron Johnson. When you got the news, JB, what you thought about this?
Well, I'll say this first in Oakland's defense. Those guys actually they trying to win, man. They not so much in Detroit, but they still. I don't understand how they afforded a new stadium over these years when they ain't never won nothing.
I know, right?
But it's eerily similar to Barry Sanders when he decided to just up and go on them because they ain't never trying to win. Yeah. How are you continuing just to have one star?
Yeah. It's ridiculous, man.
And you always are used to a 500 sub 500 team. You could get the help.
Yeah.
Ever since Calvin Johnson been there, you could get the help to help this man.
Well, it looked like, if I'm looking at stuff that was going on, they couldn't keep everybody there at the same time. So when they got some wide receivers and stuff, when they got, it was Ebron and all them dudes,
right.
Other people were leaving, you know what I'm saying? So they couldn't keep everybody together, you know what I'm saying? So you get one cog and then you lose two other ones.
Well, you can't be bad at both. You can't be bad at picking free agents and the draft. I mean, look, we seen teams do that. Yeah. The Cleveland Browns they the poster boy for that. Right. You can't be bad at both. And every now and then the Cleveland will get lucky, and Detroit will get lucky, and they'll get a guy, and then they don't know what to do with that guy or to do things to complement that guy.
Right. Well, Glass, this is what the main thing that I was concerned about. So seeing the legacy of the Detroit Lions, right? And I had some fun with them last season. I poked a little fun at them and whatnot. But when you look at this, right, and you a potential free agent or you a youngster that's about to make his splash on the NFL. How excited are you going to be if you get a call from the Detroit Lions?
You know what? You guys right now, you got to separate the Detroit Lions from Calvin Johnson. I understand why Calvin Johnson want to retire. I understand he's doing the same thing Sanders did. But I guess the thing is, the Detroit Lions right now at the bottom of the NFC North, they can't go nowhere but up. They still in some good hand. I'm not a Jim Caldwell fan, right, but they do have Golden Tate over there. They do. They still have Matthew Stafford. Mm-hmm. I can't remember the running back name, but if he just learn how to hold on the ball,
they do. Yeah,
he got potential. You know what I'm saying? So they're not in a bad state. They're just like in the wrong division right now. Everybody else is up and coming. Yeah. And with the Minnesota Vikings, Green Bay Packers, going to be there. The Bears, they inconsistent. But they're gonna be up and coming. And let me just go back to the Oakland Raiders. Y'all know I'm an official Raider hater right now. But you guys see the when the veterans come in, I know you just got through saying, that's where old
play. Yeah,
it's a graveyard. But then again, let's think about this. Outside of Richard Seymour, they brought in Woodson, they brought in Justin Tuck. Let's remember last year when they finally won a game, Khalil Mack and a couple of linebackers were celebrating, almost cost a penalty, and Justin Tuck was about to get in their face. Remember that?
Right, yes.
Look at Khalil Mack this year. We lost a game because of Khalil Mack, the Broncos. So bringing in some veterans is sometimes that's a benefit for the team when you team, and I see that.
I understand that.
Justin Tuck retired the other day, by the way. I mean, retirement, by the way.
Yeah, but again, and we'll do the retirement angle. We'll finish it with this. We see Justin Tuck retire. We saw a couple guys from the San Francisco 49ers retire last year.
The whole squad.
Okay, I'm just saying the linebacker.
Patrick Willis.
Yeah. So, and then, of course you got, Megatron doing this now too. Now, JB, a lot of people ain't really talking about this because the NFL ain't never gonna say you ain't gonna hear them talk about this on ESPN and NFL Network, especially not NFL Network. But these players retiring a lot earlier than what they used to. Your boy Ray Lewis, he played 19 seasons in the NFL.
16, but you may as well say okay.
Or Peyton been in there for like 19, 25 years, right?
Right.
So, but why do you think that players ain't staying in the league that long?
Well, I mean, if you listen close enough, they pretty much say it without saying it. I mean, the game used to be something you can stay that committed to, putting your body on the line, taking that 100% risk rate.
Yeah.
Now I got a structure where you'll get used up, and you'd rather be able to know who your child is that's sitting across the table from you.
Yeah, man.
Rather than take that risk for money and love for the game, and the powers that be don't care about you. So they say it without saying, and I understand it.
I don't know. I find it funny that you hit a dialogue, and I remember they was talking about LaDainian Tomlinson, and they was talking about Ed Reed, and they always talk about people long in the tooth and the old guy, Steve Smith and stuff like that. And then you look at these dudes, and these dudes still got so much game left in them, man. But they pretty much run them out of the league. I don't know, Glass. What you think about that?
But there's a couple of variations you can say about this situation. Number one, players making a hell of a lot of money than they did back in the day. Number one, so they don't have to play as long. Number two, some of these players are smart enough to know that they need to invest in a second occupation outside of football.
Okay.
Right? Like you said, LaDainian Thompson, there's a lot of players that's either assistant coaches, linebacker coaches, NFL analysis on different networks, so they got other opportunities. Like then with the CTE, you want to they're more knowledgeable, so it's like, dude, they more focused on doing stuff outside of football.
Yes,
so
man.
there's a lot of variations. The reason why people are retiring early.
Well, while we're talking about Oakland, you made a reference on your show the other day. The news came out about the people in Las Vegas wanting to build a dome stadium for the Raiders and the UNLV team to play in, $1.5 billion stadium, or whatever the case may be. You had your reservations about a pro sports team being in Las Vegas. Before I get your ideas on that, JB, listen, I like the idea of a football team being in Las Vegas. You know what I mean? I think the last time a football team was in Las Vegas was doing the WWE stuff, the XFL, I think it was. Yeah, Stone Cold's team was in Las Vegas. I don't know. I mean, I know it's inviting some stuff, but I think Las Vegas is a team that need a franchise, dude. I don't know. What you think about that?
I don't think so. The whole prostitution thing out there's legal, right?
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
Amongst a lot of other unwritten stuff. You don't need no guy fresh out of college.
Man,
I got a windfall of money out of Las Vegas, bro. You don't need that.
See, I don't know, man. I don't think y'all giving people enough credit, dog. I'm just saying.
No. I don't give any human being credit. Come on, man. That's the land of vices, bro.
It is, but come on. You don't think they deserve a football team, though, bro?
No. Sorry.
That's a rough one, man.
You got one in Arizona. Get one in New Mexico. Go around it, but don't get in Las Vegas.
I'm with you, Jay. I am with you, Jay. As a matter of fact, call me back real quick. Let these dudes know why Vegas needs a team. Before we go into our next break, I want to hear what you got to say about this. I want to hear what you got to say. Because I don't know, man. I think it's a good idea. I think, it's a money-making situation that could be done. Listen, Coach,
bad for the league, man.
They just want to learn how to control their players. Look, they put the college gonna play there. UNLV gonna play there.
Well, I say it's bad for the league because this has been. I remember this FanDuel DraftKings early on.
Oh yeah, the birthday.
When there's money involved,
Right.
it's a little bit more scripted, a little bit more fixed, a little bit more suspect.
Vegas. I think a Las Vegas team would be dope. Though. I don't know, for whatever reason, they would be the ultimate bad guys.
Big
you know
Q.
what I mean? It would be dope.
Big Q.
Yeah.
Big Q.
Yeah.
I can see players, right? Number one, you just got to say UNLV.
Yeah.
Where you be at? Come on. I mean, they ain't like they squeaky clean.
Well, you're right. I'm just
We
saying.
talking about a professional team, players making millions of dollars, and all they gotta do is walk outside the locker room, go across the street to a casino.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying. Well,
Wait, the next thing, who built Las Vegas?
Who built Las Vegas?
The mob, bro.
Well, okay, yeah, okay. Well, you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. Okay. I'm just saying, I thought it would be a dope idea. You know what I'm saying? I thought it would be dope. Jay, let me get you. let me get your. These dudes don't feel like Vegas is deserving. They got a bad reputation.
Hey man, here's my opinion.
Yeah.
If you want to bet or if you want to get into illegal activity, you can do it.
Absolutely.
And so, hey, Vegas is a beautiful city. I think it'll be good for the league.
Yeah.
There's a lot of travelers that go to that city. It'll be good to watch an NFL game when you're there. There are colleges that are already operating in that state. I think it's good for the league to get there. And I just like the name, man, the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yes.
It sounds really good. It sounds like it matched.
Right. All right, hold on. I got one other person on the line real quick. Let me.
We still can't hear the callers.
Oh, okay. All right, but let me see who this is real quick. Hold on for a minute, Jay.
Back up.
What's up, man? Who this? I think I canceled this man's call. Okay, that's cool. I catch him after the break. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take our break right here, man. I like the idea. I like the idea of the Las Vegas Raiders. I thought it was dope.
Until your team get monkey wrenched by that whole thing.
Listen, all they gotta do is introduce a special rules and regulations for this team, and they're good. You know,
why have it? Why have it if you have to do that? If you have to,
because it's in Las Vegas, man. Look, you know Roger Goodell. Roger Goodell gonna make it happen.
You worked the Skip Bayless spinning this.
I like it, yo. I think it's a dope idea, man. Anyway, we're gonna take our last break of the evening, man. When we get back, yo, Glass, you're gonna have to pay the piper. You're gonna have to come correct because you've been dodging things all week. You know what I'm saying? Look, it's time. It's time, right? Because we got a couple days left. Okay, I feel you. All right, we'll be right back.
Yo, JB from TeamBoydTV, co-host of TeamBoydTV Live every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we'll be discussing updates, breakdowns, and just about everything NFL. Hosted by yours truly, Big Q, co-hosted by me, JB, and my boy Glass from Get With It Sports. If some reason you missed the show, still haven't had your fill, visit TeamBoydTV.com.
Regular season football is right around the corner, and with that comes the return of Team Boyd TV's flagship program, Team Boyd TV Game Time. Join Big Q and Vernie B live every Tuesday night during the regular season at 7:35 p.m. The premier online source for in-depth NFL news and analysis. Also covering every single game of the 2014 NFL season, where we give you weekly picks and contests and t-shirt giveaways. It all goes down Tuesday, September 2nd, 7:35 p.m. live. Join us as we go into our fourth season during Team Boyd TV Game Time.
You are now tuned in to the dopest live NFL show on YouTube. This is Team Boyd TV Live.
Listen, look, T-Money. I don't believe you, man. I thought you would be cool with this. T-Money is agreeing with y'all, talking about if the Broncos practice squad player getting females in San Fran, it would be crazy in Vegas. I don't know. I think people got a little bit more self-control than that. Okay, come on, bro. I'm just saying.
You giving human beings too much credit, bro.
Maybe I am. I'm just saying. I believe in people. You know what I'm saying? I believe in people. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining us on our very last season finale show of the season, man. And like I said, this show is bittersweet because it is our last show for quite a while. But you know, a rare thing has happened in Team Boy TV history. JB, how you feel about this situation that, you know what, as long as we've been doing this ain't never happened. You know what I mean? And our group is evenly divided. 2 NFC representatives, 2 AFC representatives. And we got finally, after 6 years, almost 6 years, we got two of our teams is finally in the Super Bowl. What you think about that? That is like as a whole. How you feel about it?
Like I said last week, it's a rare and special occasion, man.
Yeah, man.
I stay neutral, but just a short 2 years ago, my team flipped the Broncos at his home field. One of the greatest games in 5 years in the AFC.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
So I mean, we've had. And then, rightfully so, on the serve regular season, Panthers Giants was a good game.
It was, you know what I mean?
So I mean, we've kind of entangled in this thing over the time.
We have, you know what I mean? Like, I just, on this scale though, it is amazing to me, especially, and I think the only reason why I'm treating it this way is because my team has not won a Super Bowl yet. That's going to change in a few days. But you're right though, man. Me and Vernie, our teams clash. They've been played a couple times over the last, couple years or so. JB and me and Vernie and our other brother, we got a chance to go out to Bank of America Stadium and watch the Panthers put a complete beat down on Vernie's Giants.
And we got one of y'all's pillars on the Raven squad, Steve Smith. So it's all tangled and twisted. Yes. Class got our coach that got us to the playoffs. And Owen Daniels the season right before.
Right.
So for me, that's why
it's a special time for Team Boy TV. Like, I think this is the combination of a lot of stuff that we've been working for. But you know what? I remember when we started last July and we do our normal the stuff that for us to sharpen our chops for the season. We have our own little preseason for people who are not aware. In July we do the divisional breakdowns. We go through every team schedule from every division and we look at every game and we break it down and we decide who we think is going to emerge as surprises or who's going to do what, this, that, and the third. We kind of had a good feeling about Carolina. Carolina lost Kelvin Benjamin early. People started changing their mind about them. The Denver Broncos was a clear front runner. I think we all kind of thought that Denver was going to do well this season, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I like San Diego to flip y'all. That didn't happen.
Right. But just going back thinking about that, I am surprised that we are where we are. Number one, because the Broncos started out super hot, and then they ran into a little bit of a buzzsaw. Some situation going on with the quarterback, and we didn't know what was going to happen. Was Peyton Manning going to be supplanted by Brock Osweiler? Was it going to be a situation like Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre? I don't know, you know what I mean? And then the Carolina Panthers just surprised everybody, I think. I personally think that I thought the Carolina Panthers would have made the playoffs. I thought they were still good for 10 games. I thought they were still good for 10 games, at least 10. And, and 10 games was going to win that division anyway. 10, I think the first team to 10 was going to win that division, right? So, I'm not completely surprised that the Carolina Panthers did make the playoffs, but I didn't think they were going to do it like this. JB, we have a weird Super Bowl this year. We got, a team in the Denver Broncos that are, tried and true, and they are about the NFL traditions and stuff like that. And then on the other hand, we got the Carolina Panthers, a rowdy bunch of, players that are super young and they trying to flip the NFL on its ear. It's going to be an interesting dynamic. What do you think of your overall outlook on the matchup? What do you think about it?
It won't be a lot of points. It'll be a battle of attrition. It'll come down to field position. That's just how I feel about that. Even though I thought the Cardinals would make Carolina play the field position game, and they didn't even get close to that.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. I think that the dynamic is weird. I wouldn't expect that. I don't know, for whatever reason I thought it was going to be like I thought it was going to be the Colts, but the Colts let me down. But Denver showed grit. Denver showed that they are who they say they are. You know what I'm saying? And they set out to prove that what happened 2 years ago was a fluke, and it shouldn't have went down that way. But I don't know. Glass, when you look at the grand scheme of it, these two teams meeting on this stage with the consequences going into it, this could possibly be Peyton Manning's last game, right? Mm-hmm. This could be Cam Newton's rise to glory. This could be the start of a dynasty, dare we say, in Carolina. There's a lot on the line here. What you think?
Listen, man, both like we said on Jay's show yesterday, you got to put all the scores and all the records of this season in the garbage can. One game left. We fighting for the trophy. Both teams are prime and ready. We had 2 weeks left. We had 2 weeks to rest up and set our schemes up. It's going to be a great game. I hope and pray that it's a low-scoring game. Keeping it close, because like I said before, the only way you're going to beat us, you're going to have to blow us out.
You know what?
Break us off.
JB, I got to disagree. I don't think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I just don't think so. I don't think the NFC don't play that kind of football. I know you guys are used to that 8 yards in a cloud of dust, 12 to 19 crap that y'all do every year. The NFC don't get down like that, dog. We like to run it up. Look at Seattle. Look at Arizona. Look at Green Bay. Look at Carolina. Look, I don't know about that, JB. I'm just saying. I don't know.
All I know is Carolina played pretty good defense. Denver Broncos kept one of the best, or the best in some eyes, in check.
Yeah, well,
I know McManus is a hell of a kicker.
Yeah,
I know Gano is a hell of a kicker. It's all there. I know Cam Newton their offense is highly regarded in TOP, time of possession. Mm-hmm. So is Mr. Peyton Manning.
Yeah,
it's all there.
It is. So look, this is what we got to look at, right? Let's start with the Carolina Panthers, right? What do they do to I guess protect Cam, number one, from this onslaught from DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller, and not to mention them little ball hawks they got back there in the backfield who they like to show up every now and again, right? So I'm just saying they do, right? I'm gonna give them their props. I'm gonna give them their props. But this is what Carolina got to be concerned about. They got to be concerned because look, they can't be in no circumstances concerned about Peyton Manning throwing the ball 41 times and getting 500 yards on. You know what I'm saying? So Glass, since that's your team, I'm coming to you first. Carolina, looking at this defense that you like to brag about. You know what I'm saying? If you Carolina,
rightfully so.
Whatever. If you Carolina, how do you do this? You know what I mean?
If
you Carolina, how do you sustain this onslaught from this defense? Because they're gonna come.
Listen, who's your fullback?
Mike Tolbert.
Mike Tolbert got to keep his head on the swivel and see what's coming around the corner. He got to see Miller coming from the right, or you got to see Ware coming from the left. You got to have somebody back there to help protect. You can't use Greg Olsen because Greg Olsen is your basically golden goose. You know what I'm saying? So he can't stay back there. He got to go out there and do his job. So you got to have people back there to help out, keep Cam protected.
Right. Okay. Now, JB, he talking about them bringing in extra protections for to stop the pass rush. Listen, the Carolina Panthers offensive line then held up pretty good. Cam done had his fair share of sacks, but a lot of times when Cam goes down, it's him, and he give up a big sack too. That's the thing I hate about him sometimes. He'll give up a real big one, but it's him trying to make something happen, right? The extra protections, Glass had a point. I wonder if you feel the same way. If they bring an extra protection down there, which is going to take away some of their threats, like now you can't run the ball as effectively as you want to because you trying to protect Cam and you can't use your tight ends effectively. Do you agree with that, or do you have something to add to it?
Well, you don't never want to let a team's defense dictate what you're doing. You don't want to let them dictate it. I just think that he should take what they give him.
Right.
The minute he get cute or force something, you don't want to make that kind of mistake in this game.
Right.
Not just because it's the Super Bowl, just because the type of team it is.
Yeah. Listen, I feel like Carolina gonna be able to do okay. Now, not saying that that them boys ain't gonna get through. They gonna get through. I don't think there's no way around it. I think that's inevitable. I think it's something that Carolina and the coaching staff know they got to deal with, and we just can't give a big sack. You can't turn the ball over. You can't drop the ball on the ground. You can't be scared. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But JB, Carolina Panthers, and this is what I'm gonna say because I'm a Panther fan, and I can tell you, I did not expect Carolina to come out with that type of offense. You know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all done heard it all before. Carolina Panthers ain't got no wide receivers. You know what I'm saying? Cam ain't accurate. He overthrowing his receivers. You know what I'm saying? The offensive line last year gave up all these sacks on Cam Newton, right? But this offense has proven to be the best in the league. Did you see that coming, first of all?
No, and again, a lot of people took Cam's smiling face and all of them.
Right.
They just didn't probably. It's easy to discredit a team look like they joking around all the time when that they ain't working hard. It's easy to say, "Oh, that can't be. Ain't no way."
Yeah.
But you don't attract a Jared Allen or Michael or X, Y, and Z.
Roman Harper and
right,
people
joking around. You can't get Colin Finnegan off the couch if you're joking around.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I mean, he's not that good, but why suit up to be joking around?
Absolutely. I agree. I agree. So, look, JB, if you are the Denver Broncos, right, listen, Denver went into the last Super Bowl appearance that they had with the number one offense. They smashed records and threw for, a gajillion yards, and the receivers was having the most awesome years as possible. This season, they ain't going in with the number one offense. They facing the number one offense. So, if you were the Denver Broncos, what do you do defensively? I know we talked about them coming in and putting blitzes and putting hands on Cam, but you got to do. Come on, this is Cam Newton we're talking about. This is the most prolific dual threat quarterback the game has ever seen. Let's not forget, you got Ted Ginn with the burners. You know what I'm saying? You got Jericho Cottrell who can go across the middle, who ain't scared. You know what I mean? And not to mention like the committee of running backs that we got. Plus you got Cam Newton. So JB and Greg Olsen. I want to forget about him. You the Carolina. You the Denver Broncos, and you facing this offense. What's your game plan?
Well, you go in with what's worked for you all season, and see if they can stand it. They may not be able to. Yeah. The Patriots definitely wasn't able to do it.
Right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And then you adjust accordingly. But I just think you let them understand that this is the number one defense, and so otherwise, this is what it's going to be.
Okay. Look, I can't argue with that. Glass, are you at least concerned about the amount of points that the Carolina Panthers can potentially put up on your Denver Broncos? Because I'm telling you, if you wasn't impressed with 49-15, then I don't know if we can impress you.
I was impressed.
Okay.
49-15.
Yeah.
But I think you kind of like showed your card. Do I expect them to do that again?
What?
Hell no.
You saying it can't happen?
No. Ted Ginn, let me tell you something. We talking about the pinnacle of the NFL.
Oh God!
Some of your players,
Here we go.
Gonna be kind of scared. Ted Ginn, I want to see them handles again. Keep on throwing the Ted. I want you to keep throwing the Ted Ginn. Jericho Cottrell, I got my eye on him.
Mm-hmm.
Punches, I ain't worried about.
Can Philly Brown make the play he made in the playoffs?
Thank you.
Listen,
I wouldn't bet on that.
Y'all big Q.
Y'all crazy. I do not understand this.
Let me tell you something.
Wow.
Julian Edelman was a bad man this season. When he came back. What did he do when we played him last time?
Listen.
Didn't catch a cat.
Right.
So don't be shortchanging my defense.
I am not shortchanging your defense.
Gonna do his job. Chris Harris gonna do his job. TJ Ward gonna do their job.
First of all,
on the bumped up fools 5 yards. Stay with. I'm not really worried about the wide receivers. The only person I'm worried about is Greg Olsen.
Listen, Ted Ginn might be a little light in the ass. I don't know if he can take the physical play. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. But I know ain't nobody in the secondary can keep up with him and Philly Brown. I know that much. If they get behind y'all, it's over. I think Carolina gonna get some big plays in like that. Look, you think that Cam ain't gonna test that them boys?
They don't test them boys. They gonna be scared. They ready for this. Ready for this.
I've seen him do his perform. I've seen him. Okay, now JB, listen, Glass on some other stuff. He ain't said nothing all week, and now he pumping it. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. Listen. Look, I reiterated. The Carolina Panthers. You act like the Carolina Panthers defense is like way down the ladder. You act like the Carolina Panthers ain't face no ferocious defense. They done face some. They faced the Seattle Seahawks twice this season. And you trying to say that their defense is a pushover? I don't think so.
Yeah, they ain't ferocious. They're not the number one defense. They done lost it. I mean, not only did the Panthers smack them around and sweep them, they beat by other teams.
Listen, I want to know how Denver get a number one defense when Carolina got like the most takeaways that the world has ever seen. don't even understand that. You know what I mean? But JB, back to look. You trying to get me off my? I'm trying to be a host here because I done roasted you all week, so I can fall back. You know what I'm saying? I can fall back. The Carolina Panthers defense, JB. Listen, in my opinion, I think that they are going to dare Peyton Manning to put that ball in the air because I can tell you right now, Anderson and all them boys, they ain't running on Carolina. So the little play action, the little bootleg, slow-mo bootleg, all that, if he can't run the ball, Peyton gonna want to throw it. And when Peyton started throwing that ball, JB, I think Denver served at that point. I think them thieves gonna come out of hiding, ski mask way. What you think?
Hey, man, I mean, look, it's hard to disagree with that when they've been doing it all season long. So I mean, both quarterbacks, they got it. It's a challenge. I think Cam Newton got a bit of an edge in that regard because he can hurt you in a couple different ways. Versus Manning is a statue.
Yeah.
But I just feel like you got to take what the defense. These defenses give you. If they giving you 3 yards, take the 3 yards.
Yeah. Yeah.
You try to force 30, you probably gonna hurt the team.
Okay. So Glass, look, you I see your confidence. I see it. And you know what? I appreciate it. I do. You know what I mean? Because you know what? I ain't short of it over here. You know what? I can tell you right now, all this stuff about, and I'm going to go ahead and do it first. Okay? I'm going to do it first. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do it first. Okay. Listen.
Oh, man.
If anybody, all you guys watching, you know what I'm saying? If you 17-1, I thought you said 17-1. Listen, if anybody watching this thinks that Carolina is not going to keep up the pace of scoring at least 30 points a game, I don't care about your number one defense because what it is that number one defense, they got to score. You know what I'm saying? They got to score. Hold on. Okay, let me take this last one. What up? Who I got on the line?
It's Mr. Hey, it's T-Money.
What up, T-Money? What's happening, bro?
What up, man? I got to go ahead and stop Glass in his trap.
Okay. Okay, I wish you could hear what you're saying. Let me see. Go ahead and say it. I'm going to see if I can fix it while you're talking. Go ahead.
All right, pretty much, you can be having good corner safety that you want. Mm-hmm. Speed is speed, man, at the end of the day. And the question is, as much as you can keep up with them and you can cover, you can jam, you're not jamming Ted Ginn and Philly Brown for a whole game. Yeah. At some point, they're going to get behind.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, Peyton's already proved that he'll give you enough points in the Super Bowl to beat them. Mm-hmm. Your offense don't got to be popular. Because, I mean, Seattle, had 43?
Yeah.
And their offense only put up, 14 maybe in points?
Mm-hmm.
So, Peyton going to give us enough chances. The best takeaway team versus a quarterback who led the league in picks until week 12 while he was hurt.
Yeah.
So, even if they did have a chance, and their pass rushers, our read options and play action fake, you can't straight up rush. And that's the difference between us and Tom Brady.
Absolutely.
And we have a running back.
Listen, do you have any worries going into the game? You feeling like I'm super confident right now. I ain't gonna say that we can't lose the game, but I do feel like the Carolina Panthers have a better chance of winning than Denver. How you feeling right now? Your confidence level good?
Pretty much at the end of the day, the Broncos can't run the ball anyway, even in the AFC, which is soft. Right. Definitely not winning against us.
Absolutely.
So it comes down to, can Peyton Manning's arm beat us? And I say no. It's not. I don't think it's going to be that close. I think it's going to be like 35-10, 35-14.
Then me and you on the same page. Hey, look, I appreciate you calling, man. You know what I mean?
All right, no problem, man.
All right, take it easy, bro. All right, so in a nutshell, you know what I'm saying? In a nutshell, he pretty much reiterated what I said. You can't run on the Carolina Panthers, so Peyton had to throw the ball. And if you think that you're going to jam up and stay physical with receivers all game long, somebody else is going to burn you. You might slow getting down on one play, and then there you go. The rookie going to get his. The rookie going to get a touchdown in this game, okay? The rookie going to get a touchdown.
What rookie? What rookie?
Devin Funchess.
All right, go ahead.
Listen, that's what it is. So here we go. Let's look. I'm gonna give it to you straight. No chaser, okay? Here it is. I'm with T-Money. T-Money. He expecting a nice little gap between the two team scores. He predicted. I think he said 35-14 or somewhere like that. I'm close to that. I think we'll get 30 something, 32 to 17. That's where I'm at with it. Listen, Glass, y'all don't want to. We want it more. And I'm telling you, the Panthers get ready to put on a show for the Super Bowl that y'all ain't never seen before. I'm gonna save you for last, because you like you got something you want to say. JB, at the end of the day, and this is the prize that everybody had the eyes on this since the beginning of the season. This is what it's all about. You don't got a dog in the fight, so you got a clear and concise, view of the whole thing. At the end of the day, who holds that Lombardi Trophy up at the end of the game?
Number one, I want to say this. If Peyton Manning get blowed out in the second Super Bowl, I'm taking him I'm taking him out of all-time great conversation.
Oh my God.
Okay. Well, I put it to be fair, he'll go into the little bit slightly above Dan Marino type of conversation.
Right. Okay.
Because Marino did all these great things, but and Jim Kelly, you'll go in that era of football.
Okay.
Did all these great things, but you never could get the big one done. But due to these special and rare situations, I won't pick a winner, man. I just think it'll be a great game. I think it'll be awesome.
No, bro, come on now. Come on.
I think it's awesome that you.
I'm not gonna let you get away with that, Glass. Glass, you gonna allow us? Are you gonna allow us, Glass? Are you gonna allow us?
It's amazing, man.
Nah, man, you got to pick somebody, bro.
Bro.
All right, well, I'll be on.
No, listen, bro. Ain't no feelings gonna be hurt. Ain't no feelings gonna be hurt, bro.
I will not. I said I was not. I'm not going to.
Look, that ain't even right, yo. That is crazy.
Well, who do you think's gonna win?
Look, I just told you gonna win.
Exactly, Glass. Who do you think's gonna win?
You know.
Exactly. So what I gotta pick for? What I'm picking for?
Wow, JB, ladies and gentlemen.
Good way to squeeze him up out of that, bro.
Y'all are my people, man. There's no way.
Look, I would have picked against whatever. Glass, okay? It's your chance to really go on record and plead your case. Because you know what? 70% of America thinks that your team is going to get beat down like a dog. You know what I'm saying? So, where you at on this?
That's the only way y'all going to win. I told you this all week. If it's close, we got you.
Uh-huh.
Let me just put this down. You remember you just got through talking about Super Bowl 48. I think that's the right number with the Seahawks. We got the brakes blown out from the jump, from the coin flip to the 0-0-0 on the thing.
Yeah.
Reason why? John Fox couldn't adjust. I've been telling y'all that time and time and time again. He didn't know how to adjust.
Okay.
John Elway got rid of him, brought in Kubiak. All season.
He been adjusting.
We got rid of Peyton Manning, brought in Brock Osweiler. Been winning some games. We went 12-4 by adjusting.
Wow.
Y'all might do something at the beginning. You might show us something we haven't seen before. But you best believe this season, this Super Bowl, we're gonna adjust.
Okay.
So if y'all do the same thing y'all did to Seahawks, went 31-0 in the first half, then scored ish in the second half, we got you. All I gotta say is, bruh, bring your lunch pail.
Wow.
It's gonna be a long one.
Oh my goodness.
We can't get if we give y'all 30 points, 28 points.
Look,
it's not good.
We still got 4 days, man. Calm down.
No, we got 3 days, 21 hours, 35 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
I got the countdown clock right there.
Wow, that's amazing.
We'll be ready.
JB, that's your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, this has been a fantastic season. We missed a couple shows, and I didn't feel too good about that. But we had some issues we had to work out, and that kind of thing. We still perfecting this. We still trying to do what we're trying to do. We're still trying to get our TeamBoydTV brand out there. We appreciate everybody who's been supporting us since day one, and everybody who's been with us the whole entire season. Man, we definitely appreciate that. JB, shall we go winners, losers, and locks for the final time this season?
Yeah, why not, man?
All right, okay. All right, Glass, you up first because you full of it tonight. I'm just saying, you up first.
I got a whole hell of a lot more too, bro. Anyway, my winner's gonna be. I'm gonna say the Denver defense. They're gonna be the MVP of Super Bowl Sunday. The Denver defense. Professor Von Miller. Let's go with details. So that's gonna be my winner of this.
Okay.
Von Miller be an MVP.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. JB, you ready to go for a winner? You want me to give a winner?
I got it. Short and sweet.
Okay.
Echo
cool.
my sentiments from last week.
Okay.
TeamBoydTV, man. We win again. The panel was here together. Got the 2 Super Bowl representatives of each conference. I didn't see this coming 2 years ago. Definitely didn't see it this year. Didn't see it midway through the season.
No.
Honestly. and it worked out. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
This one right here, this we never do archive footage on this show when we somebody have to eat crow.
Next year we're gonna do it though. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, of course. I got a feeling that's gonna be a part of.
Oh yeah,
a lot of stuff we do next year.
Absolutely, cool. Listen, look. This one, y'all know it's obvious. Okay, the winners, man. Look. The city of Charlotte, North Carolina, and the rest of the—I ain't gonna leave the rest of the Carolinas out either. And I know we got Panthers fans all over the country. We got them representing from California and Washington State and all these other places. Look, I got to give a shout out to Carolina though, because that's where I'm from. Okay, and I'm saying the way I see this, we deserve this. This has been a long time coming. And Glass, I know you ain't gonna want to hear this. I already told you this one time. I told my daughter today when I went to pick her up from school. I said, "Look, baby, you might have to catch the bus home. You know what I'm saying on Tuesday." Because I'm going to the parade, baby. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm going to be at. You know what I mean? The city of Charlotte, man, and the rest of the Carolinas, man, this is ours, man. Feel good about it. And, okay, so we got losers, right? So the losers this year, man, it ain't been too many losers. Like, I think Johhny Manziel, right? That's the only story we had. You know what I mean? Nothing really crazy happened. I think for the most part, we got, as fans, we got what we wanted. Out of the season, this relocation thing is gonna be crazy. But losers, man. I think this is why I say all the people who got something crazy to say about Carolina and about Cam Newton. And this ain't me beating my chest as a Carolina Panthers fan. I just think it's ridiculous that in this day and age in 2016, we still resorting to this pettiness, and that kind of thing. So them people, man, y'all can suck it, man. You know what I'm saying? JB. Who you got as a loser, man, this year?
The producers of the Pro Bowl for the past 5 years.
Absolutely, yes.
Find something else to do. Yeah. You suck.
Absolutely, I 100% agree. Glass, who you got as a loser for the season, man?
If it happens, it's Dallas Cowboys. If they're stupid enough to go ahead and get Johhny Manziel,
they're gonna do it.
Greg Hardy,
they're gonna do it.
They're my losers for next year.
They're gonna do it. Look, I'm telling you, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Jerry Jones, right now, as we speak, is salivating. He can't wait for March 9th to get here. He didn't give nobody else a chance to put a bid in for Johhny Manziel. Yeah, I guarantee you already don't text Johhny Manziel. They already know what's up. You know what I mean? All right, Glass. You got to lock the Senators out for the season, man.
I'm going to put a spin on the lock, bruh.
Yeah.
It's between me and you.
Uh-oh.
You my brother from another mother. We go way back. I got nothing but love for
Absolutely.
you.
Yes.
Our team are in the Super Bowl, bro.
Wow.
So I'm gonna change my lock to a bet.
Oh my goodness! Here we go.
You ready?
Here we go.
The loser of Super Bowl 50.
Okay, I'm listening.
Gotta put up a video on YouTube.
Conceding
and congratulating. And the next time, and for the whole regular season, the whole regular 2016-2017 season. If the Denver Broncos win for the whole season, every time you say the Denver Broncos, you got to say world champion.
Oh my God, you crazy.
And if the Panthers win, I got to, every time we speak about the Panthers, which is going to be a whole hell of a lot.
Right, yes.
What I've seen in the past couple of
Absolutely, yes.
I got to say world champion Carolina Panthers.
You know what? For my luck, I'm going to gladly step up to that challenge, okay? Because you know what? I believe in my squad, okay? And I'm going to enjoy every single time because you know how we do it around here. Panther Nation is in the building, okay? So you're going to be talking about us, and I'm going to love hearing you say, world champion, Carolina Panthers. I love it.
Shake.
Yes.
Shaking on it?
Absolutely. Yes.
We got to witness. JB, you witness to this, right?
I got you, bro.
It's on the World Wide Web. Everybody see it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody see it. JB,
that's my lock.
How you going to send us out this year, man?
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna have to go ahead and get my host game sharp because I'm gonna have to separate y'all all next season because somebody gonna be sour grapes. It has to be.
Oh yeah,
So I'll have to get my host game up because I'm gonna have to probably host the first couple of shows.
You might have to because you know how it's gonna be. Because look, I ain't gonna lie, I thoroughly enjoyed the beef between y'all two a couple seasons ago. It was a beautiful thing. Anyway, listen,
or I'll be like a referee.
right. Listen, look, the season was wonderful. Again, the support that you guys have shown us has been tremendous. We absolutely appreciate it. And listen, we only getting better. We strive and we try our best to give you guys the absolute best in NFL. That's why we call ourselves the dopest live NFL show on YouTube because that's what we strive to be. We never said we was the best, but we said that we are the dopest. Okay, and we're gonna continue to do that. JB. one time for the road, bruh. Let everybody know what's up with you.
Hey, look, hell of a ride for me. On the outside looking in for this game coming up Sunday, it couldn't have ended no better for what we do here. Shouts to everybody that watched, that come through, that tweet in, that call in, from Miko, from Teddy Ted, from Jolines. Glad you called in. Voice, everybody who I speak to on the internet, on Twitter, or to in some fashion, one way or the other. Just know I appreciate it. I think I speak for all of us. We definitely all appreciate it.
Absolutely.
And if you like what we do, we'll always keep doing this because it's not a job, it's a hobby, and we love it.
Absolutely.
We love this.
Absolutely.
So with that, you can follow me on Twitter at JB, TeamBoydTV, JB_.
There you go. There you go. And look, man, JB hit it right on the head. And you know, the things that I got going on in here for how we gonna bring TeamBoydTV live to y'all next year. Y'all ain't ready for it. You can ask these two dudes. They know I'm like a mad scientist when it comes to this. You know what I'm saying? And again, we're going to continue to bring y'all the best. We're going to try. Glass, listen, we got a couple more days, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be on and popping, cuz. You know what I'm saying?
3 days, 21 hours, 28 minutes.
There you go. Hey, look, before they see your face again with that video you're going to post, let everybody know how they can get at you, man.
All right, first off, man, it's been a pleasure. It gets better each and every season. Love y'all, man. I can't wait till middle of July to get back on here. Of course, we need our little breaks, but dude, man, this has been a great opportunity for me. I'm just gonna put it out there. You know what I'm saying? Congrats, JB. Love you.
Thank you.
We're going to do outside. We're going to do stuff outside.
Yeah.
NFL. I'm going to get you on the show. I'm going to get you on the show.
All right,
Hey, look, I might try to contribute whenever I can. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Big Q, I know you're going to be there, man. I thanks for, we had technical difficulties. I thank you for helping me out. Get back on. You can check me out on Get With It Sports. Please, you get your sports swag. You can check me out on YouTube, Get With It Sports 2. You can check me out on Blab, which I think I'm going to be at 24/7.
Blab is pretty dope.
When we get back, Blab is tight at Get With It Sports. Blog page, Get With It Sports at WordPress.com. You can get me on Twitter at Get With It Sports, Facebook at Get With It Sports. And it's just been a great time, man.
It really has, man. You know, I do the show. It's gonna be bittersweet. I'm getting the feels, but you know, Cam Newton said that's why they don't make bad names for feelings, man. But you know what? Y'all my brothers, man, and I love doing this, and it's so cool. But you know, again, we'll be back, and again, we want to thank you guys for all your support. Panther Nation, hey. We getting ready to bring this thing home. We're gonna do it for the big cat Jerry Richardson. We're gonna do it for our boy Cam. We're gonna do it for a lot of different reasons. For Sam Mills, for everything. Keep Pounding is getting ready to be the real deal. Carolina, we made it. We here. You know what I'm saying? They can't stop us. You know what I mean? And I will be live and direct on Super Bowl Sunday, on that Twitter, on that Periscope, on everything you can name, letting the world know how I feel about my Carolina Panthers. Follow me on Twitter at TeamBoydTV, and that's how we do it, fellas. This is it, man. This is it. This is it, man. Wow. Again, we want to thank everybody, man. And until the summer, you know what I'm saying? Keep your eye on us. We'll be around. We out, man. Until next year. Y'all take it easy. Peace. Enjoy the game.
What up, football fans? You want to stay up on the latest of Team Boyd TV happenings? Like us on our Facebook page at Team Boyd TV on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter at Team Boyd TV and at VernieB73. You can also check out our YouTube page at Team Boyd TV Turbo. There's live events, videos, among other things. You can also keep up with the latest happenings, live chats, question and answer sessions on Google Plus at Team Boyd TV. Thank you once again for watching Team Boyd TV.